Am I live? Yes. Yes. Better be good. I hope it's good. Hello, I am in Around Plays and my name is Craig. Welcome to Magic the Gathering Arena, and today we're going back into the murky dark depths of Brawl and going into the Hell Queue. Yeah, that was a terrible introduction. But hello guys, how you doing? Today we are playing with a Fizik Etherium mechanic who is a spider hero, also known as Iron Spider Stark's upgrade, I think it's called. And it's got vigilance, and you tap it, put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact, creature and or vehicle you control, and then you can pay 2, remove 2 +1/+1 counters from among artifacts you control, and you can draw a card. So basically this is a colourless, all good artifact stuff. So to prop that up, we have things like the Ozolith, which is going to save those +1/+1 counters. Did I change anything from yesterday? No, I didn't touch it. I tested it with Travis, who's in the comments right now, and it worked a couple of times. I would say this deck is mid, good fun stuff, I would suggest. When it works really well. When it doesn't work, I get thrashed. How many games did I win against you with this one? I know we did best of 3 and then we tested another deck for my next stream. So yeah, so this deck has got some really good high-end stuff like Ulamog the Defiler, Portal to Phyrexia, Breaker of Creation, Ugin of Storm, so we can be exiling stuff and we can be playing stuff for free, and we can be searching for them. We can also be milling stuff. I liked it. Yeah, it's a good deck. It's good fun to play. It's all about the +1/+1 counters, which I do love a good counters deck. It's also a bit of a mill deck, and yeah, not a lot of stuff to bring stuff back from the graveyard. But I won a game yesterday with Mesmeric Orb and Ulamog, and basically just milled my opponent out. So that was nice. That was a good win. So yeah, you'll see as the stream goes on. If you want the deck list, I have added it to SD on Twitch, and I've also added it to the description on YouTube. I won against that one by a lot by killing your ramp. Then I got beat on the second. Yes, that's right. Yeah, you destroyed every bit of my ramp. Which in this deck, that is exactly what my opponent needs to do, because yeah, you want to ramp until you get to Portal to Phyrexia or stuff like that. So yes, this is my first stream at the new time of 2 PM, which is yeah, I think I prefer it for me personally, and having you two here. I opened the paper versions of this commander. Are you going to build a deck around it, or are you just going to add it to a pre-made deck you already have, or are you just going to put it in your bulk? When your ramp picks up, it is rough to fight. Yeah, getting those +1/+1 counters, then having it have vigilance is brilliant. Oh, we're playing against Rafello, Land of War, Emissary. It creates forest for each forest you control. So by turn 3, turn 4, they can be playing big stuff. Yeah, I'm going to struggle against this deck. I think, no, in the 99 of my Kilo deck right now. Oh, okay, nice. Nice. Good almost launch. Thank you. Thank you, Williak. How the devil are you? In fact, how are all of you doing on this Sunday afternoon? Okay, so we've got a bit of ramp, we've got some life gain, we've got no removal on it, and that's a bit of a problem. But we have limited removal in this deck anyway. Hoping that my battery don't run out. Godspeed on the battery. Let's keep fingers crossed. I'm going to keep. To be honest with you, it's me. I always lose my first game, but I think it's irrelevant what my opening hand is, to be honest. Good, my workout killed me yesterday, but great. How are you? Yeah, struggling a little bit today. Not gonna lie, I'm always struggling. To be fair, it's been a rough week. I'm tired AF. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's this week has. I know, Ray, you've been struggling a bit this past week. Yeah, it's been difficult one. I think I'm going to play Fizik this turn. Sorry, I was just thinking, so yeah, they're going to get a forest for each one, so they've got access to 5 mana now. And there you go, Overlord of the Hauntwood, don't even need to bring it in. They've got another land, so now they've got access to 6. I would have liked to have played the One Ring. That's not going to happen. So, thing is, if I play Tezzeret, what the fuck, this is so strong, I know. Raphaelos is crazy good. Don't you give me that. I'll give you that back. Yes, I did spend my gold on on the emotes, which way too much money for emoting, to be fair. Do I want to keep Tezzeret on the battlefield? I think I do. They've got so much mana. This is where they're going to be playing things like Eldrazi and stuff. They've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana at the minute. The Hoof. Okay. Good game. And I'm going to give them a sad face. And I think, is that me dead? I'll give them a good game, because, yeah, and a nice deck, because it is a good deck to have. Really boned on. I'm really boned on mana. GG's, yeah, GG's. Raphaelos is, yeah, full broken, and that's why he's banned in Commander. So they've got just shit ton of mana. Whatever they play is going to kill me, to be fair. I have 5 life. Yeah, you should just. I gave you a good deck. Just attack. Just attack. There we go. I'll let you do your thing. Go on. And I will block this guy. No, I will block this guy. Good game. Good game. Good game. Yeah. Rightfully banned. Yeah. Why they've brought it out in Arena, I don't know. Maybe for just shits and giggles, to be fair. I mean, I love my Raphaelos deck. If ever I just need to get my daily tasks done quickly as possible, that's the deck I play with. Because a lot of the time people just concede the minute they see Raphaelos, or you get good fun stuff. If you can constantly kill Raphaelos for like the first 2 or 3 turns, they tend to concede. Because, yeah. And yeah, he should be broken, and he should definitely not be in that. Have a great day stream. I will try to learn crochet. Is that what you're doing today, Williak? I've never played. You still feeling a little sick? Yeah, it's my disability, and yeah, I don't want to go into too much detail, but I've had an infection since February. That just won't go, and the doctor, I've been on every single antibiotic known to man, so I've had to be referred and all sorts, and it's just it keeps going up and down, but my GP's like, we don't know how to solve it, but my blood's showing I've got an infection somewhere. But yeah, sorry to hear that, buddy. No problem, thank you very much. It kind of, yeah, I was hoping to go and see a couple of friends yesterday, but or today, and I've just not felt up to it. But the streaming is keeping me sane, so I feel like, yeah. Oh, you fine? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm alright. But if I don't stream, it's because of that, and yeah, mostly. That's what it's been since February anyway. Well, I only started streaming a couple of months ago, didn't I? But yeah, I'm alright. But thank you all for your concern, I much appreciate it. I'm doing alright. Right, we've got Shadowspear, some life gain. Hello there. Hello. Scarab Guard, so at the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X life and you scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control. And then you can exile target creature from a card from a graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. Great, Commander. We'll play a that and a that. And then I think, depending on what they play, maybe Arid Archway. Yeah, we'll play Arid Archway and return that to the hand and do nothing else this time. Yeah, I'm sure the hospital are going to sort it out eventually. I don't know why I've got Cavern of Souls in here really. I don't particularly have... I think Glaring Freshraker is too good in this deck, although we don't have any big stuff at this time. I may as well just name Hero because they are playing with blue. Let's name Hero. To be fair, it's probably mostly Mars. And we'll play that. Auto pay. And can you name colourless? I hope so. No, we'll name blue. That's fine. Yeah, we can't equip that. I don't know why I was even looking. I know we can't equip that. I'm not going to attack because obviously that's got Death Touch and we like Glaring Freshraker, and we'll end the turn there. I think that was a good turn. The Scarab God players are always mean. Oh yeah. Yeah, lots of killing, lots of sacrificing, lots of badness. Yeah. Yeah, thought that might be coming. I don't think I've really got anything to bring stuff back. I'm just trying to think of my deck. Can any of you remember what I've put in here? Actually, I was going to put it on the Burnished Heart, but to be fair, I'm sacrificing Burnished Heart to get more mana. I really need something. Actually, we'll keep Burnished Heart going. We'll try and get him up to 5. I'm not going to block Diagraph Captain because they'll just be able to create a token of it. So I think how I've beaten this before when I've had no kill spells is not to I think they're going to kill one of my creatures whenever I try and attack, or they're going to try and block. They're going to counter it, aren't they? Oh no, okay. It doesn't really matter, does it? What I really need is yeah, I probably misplayed that all wrong, to be fair. Are they going to untap the Scarab God? Oh shit, they can... Yeah, you've never used any god. My favourite is... What's his name? Fizik. 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 Oh god, I say it's my favourite and then I can't bloody remember the name of it. I'm going to give them a sad face for that. There's no point in destroying one of the lands, to be fair. May as well just keep it. So last game I had too much mana, not enough mana, and this time I have too much. But if I got, before they made anything else, if I got Portal to Phyrexia, that would be Chef's Kiss, but they'd probably counter it, to be fair. I didn't realise Scarab God could do it. I should have, I mean, reading the card explains the card, but yeah. Gotta go, bye. See you later, dude. Thank you for joining. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Oh shit, it's me. Yeah, this isn't going well for me, is it? Yeah, I think there's not a lot I can do. Right, I'm going to concede GG. Oh, good grief. This is not going well. 2 losses, 2 games, 2 losses. I don't know if it's my brain or the way I'm playing it. Probably. But we don't let it get me down. Next stream on Wednesday I'm playing with Verilax the Haven Skin. And it is such a great deck. So much fun to play with. Played that against Travis yesterday. And those were good games, weren't they? I really enjoyed that. So that's going to be my next stream. This stream, I hope it's not the way I'm playing it. And I hope it's just... I hope it's just... It was just, you know... Bad luck. Words. Very good. Yes, there were good games. There were. Okay, we're going against Sir Vondam. If it's the 2-cost, very good card. Whenever a creature they control dies, they get a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay, we've got some ramping, but not until... Is this going to be another one of those only? I've got Ugin and Buster Sword. I think you are just not getting the needed cards. Yeah, I think I've been a bit unlucky. It's a risky keep. I'm going to mulligan. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm much happier with that. Yeah, it is the 2-cost one, so whenever another creature you control dies or is put into exile, put a +1/+1 counter on Sir Vondam and you gain 1 life. When Sir Vondam dies or is put into exile while its power is 4, greater, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. So, really, I need to get to Ugin before it gets to power 4. And then we're laughing. I'm not sure if I can get there, but I'm going to do my best. Yeah. I mean, Ugin's probably the only removal I've got. And what's good about Sir Vondam is the fact that they're going to be mobilising. Damn. Big damn. Oh, I'm going to have to mobilise, ramp. So that's 5. It is crazy. GG. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of other removal I could put in. It's just putting me against such fast decks. This is a bit of a slower build. Like I said at the beginning, this is a mid deck. Needs smaller creatures. The thing is, I've got loads of them. Yeah, just not getting them. I've got a lot of little mares. I think I have anyway. Yeah. Let's see who we go against. It's either that or my opponents are just getting exactly what they want and need. Let's have a look. Beta, Buster Beta, kin to all. Right. Dragon's deck. Here we go. But they're both 3 drops. But we've got some ramp. So we've got a lot of ramp here, so let's keep it. Let's try and see what we can do. At the beginning of your end step, if creatures you control have total toughness 10 or greater, draw a card. Then, if creatures you control have total toughness 20 or greater, untap each creature you control. Then, if creatures you control have total toughness 40 or greater, each opponent loses half their life, rounded up. Hello there. Let's see. I hate Turk dragons. Yeah, dragons can get in the bin. They're also ramping, but guess what? We've got ramp. We will maybe I've got too much ramp in this deck and not enough little creatures. Maybe you're right. In testing, it felt like a good deck. It could just be that this is one of those decks that just, yeah. Awesome. Is this going to be one of those things where they just kill everything that I play? Because that's going to really piss me off. I also suck, so no chance. That's not true. Okay, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. You're getting rid of my ramp. Okay. Let's reset this. Let's reset. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got? Let me just have a think, because clearly the queue today is just too fast and killing too many stuff. So I've got 1, 2. I've got 2 small creatures. I'm going to consider the 2-drop as small creature as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 9 small creatures. It's a good selection of creatures. We've got 38 lands and lots of ramp. Right, also as well, I'm going to take out, because I don't need it, I thought you could choose colourless on it. Cold Steel Heart, that's it. Let's grab another little creature. I have no clue how to build colourless, but is there removal and no colour? Not a massive amount. There's 1 counter spell which is already in here, which is Null Elemental Blast. So there's 1. Destroy. Let's see. See, that costs 7. That costs 6. That costs 6. Well, 7 including the payment. You see, that's more like it. Sacrifice starter, it deals 3 damage to target creature. If a werewolf is dealt damage this way, destroy it. 7 cost for it to destroy. I bet it's a permanent, I know. But really, it could do with 6 cost. I mean, Ratchet Bomb's good, but that's rare. I don't have a rare wild card at the minute. See, that's destruction of artifact. But we're getting up to the big costs now. You see, Meteor Golem's great, but it costs 7. So there's no little... The cheapest thing is probably the one that you pay 3, but then it only does 3 damage. Which might be quite good at the beginning, but then it's still a 4 cost. Need affinity for all artifacts. Yeah, you see, we have got that's slivers. We've got that in the deck. Yeah. Isn't there a card that gives them that? Yeah, but it's I think it's blue. It's not colourless. So I think probably the best one to go for is the one drop that what was it? Probably that one. Let's see. We've got a little bit of ramp. Got rid of a little bit of ramp that doesn't help us. Maybe this will work. We'll keep giving it a go because I'm not one to quit. Well, I am. If we get to the halfway point and I'm not enjoying playing with this deck, we'll move on to something else. Because you've got to enjoy the game. Otherwise, you'll end up quitting. I love this game too much to do that. Although, what's everybody thinking of the announcements for all the new sets? I think it's ridiculous, to be perfectly honest. I'm looking forward to the 3 Magic sets, and then I'm looking forward to the Hobbit, and I'm hoping that they're just going to use the Hobbit to buff out Lord of the Rings and sort of bring that stuff back into the game. You see, I wouldn't mind that. We've got some great cards here, so I'm going to stick with it. I'm excited for the next one and the Hobbit. Yeah, the sets look great. From what I've seen, Lorwyn is going to be great. Don't care for Universes Beyond. Yeah, the Marvel one I could take or leave, and I'm assuming they'll do Omnipath like they did this time. Right, so Ashling Flame Dance, sorry I didn't even look. You don't lose unspent mana as steps and phases end. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, discard a card, then draw a card. If this is the second time this ability has resolved this turn, Ashling deals 2 damage to each opponent and each creature they control. If it's the 3rd time, add 4 mana. They're going to kill it with a lightning bolt, I'm assuming. I do not suspect Fizik to survive for that long. But Ultima next turn is any colourless deck should have Ultima, and we can change their mana and change it to colourless. So, oh no we can't, that's 5 mana. Oh no we can, because we're going to have 5 mana. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I know he's not an artifact, but still great. And if we can get Helm of the Host on Ultima, chef's kiss. No block. But thank you. Thank you for the offer. I think Lightning Bolt's coming. Oh no. I mean, it could be them targeting their own stuff, maybe. It could well be. So we'll play you, and we'll play you. We may as well just start. It's not going to affect Ultima, but still. If we get another mana, then Chimel, the Inner Sun, would be nice. Hello? We'll just start building them, that's fine. Okay, that's one of their lands. Okay, that's fine. We got a chump blocker, and we can grab a basic land. Helm of the Deep is such a great card. It's just so expensive to equip. But next turn, we're going to get Ultima, which is going to be a lovely. I mean, or Ulamog. Oh God, could you imagine that? Yeah. Fair enough. I have got ways to bring them back, I think, maybe. Let's keep going. I mean, yeah, we maybe should have got Fizik instead. No attack, we'll just keep up some trump blockers. Oh, Foundry Inspector, making those artifacts cheaper. We always like that. I mean, I could move Helm. Lifelink and Death Touch. Yeah, I was wondering which Ulamog to put in, and I went with this one. Wow. I forgot about that ability. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, we have a chump blocker at least. when I attack, they're going to have to sacrifice 7 permanents. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So that will be all of them. Thing is, they'll do 2 damage and kill my blocker. So, yeah. Salutations! Thank you for joining. How are you doing? I feel like I've not seen you for a while. Yeah, they can do 4 damage. That. Game over. Yeah, that is crazy good. I don't think I've ever played one of them decks before. Maybe I have, and I've got no memory of it. Maybe I won't. I've been doing great, thanks. It really has been a while. Yeah, I've changed my streams to 2 PM, so that's why I'm streaming now. Just because most of my viewers are American, and it was just very early for them, and it makes it easier for me as well. Streaming in the afternoon for me is a lot more quieter than the mornings. So yeah, good try. It was a good try. It was the best try we've had. I thought for sure Ulamog was going to change the tide. But I'm just getting put against really quick decks. Sahili Sublime Artificer, which is an Izzet deck. It is. We've got a ramp, we've got a Planeswalker, we've got a creature, so let's keep it. Okay, so we're going against Planeswalker. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 colourless server artifact creature token. Target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control until end of turn, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. So artifact deck versus artifact deck. Bet they've gone blue-red. So, yeah. We'll see. At least we've got protection from multicoloured. But Lightning Bolt will be red. Okay. It survives. Oh, I should have played Arid Archway. I guess it doesn't really particularly matter which way I go for ramp. But we'll go the Iron Crag. And then next turn, Arid Archway and Solar Transformer, I think, is probably the best way to go. Arid Archway, grab that, and then we'll play that. Put that into and then that's going to get me 3, and we'll attack in for 1. I think they're holding up a wash away or something. That's why they've not played anything yet. I mean, I could do. I think I can do Tezzeret and Fizik this turn. Oh, fucking hate that artifact. It is a nightmare. It's going to create tokens each turn with trample and haste, and they're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Right knobhead of a card. Iron Crag. Iron Crag's good. No. No, thank you. And we will put a +1/+1 counter on you, and then I should have put it on Spectrum. Ooh, idiot. I could do Andruil onto Fizik, which is going to create those tokens. Unfortunately, they're not artifacts. But Dick! Oh dear. I should have known. No! Oh, the alarm ain't got nothing. Yeah, it's just going past back to the. I need Helm of the Host in my coma deck. Yeah, that would be really good. In fact, that's where I first heard of Helm of the Host in a coma deck, and it just annihilated me. And it's only a rare as well. Let's name hero. Actually. May as well just have those tokens do a little bit of damage to them. I wish it created tokens. It doesn't. Yeah, copy and coma, it's crazy. I see not helping handset. Yeah. There is no help. Brawl. Oh. I mean, at least we've got unblockable creatures, because we've got the tokens now. So they can do, let me think. I think you got this one. I'm not so sure. I'm going to take out Brawl, 100%. Do I have ways to make Fizik fly? I can't remember. Can only block it with one, so I can, yeah, it's dead no matter what I do, so no blocks for that. Goodbye Tezzeret, that's fine, nothing I can do about that. doesn't really help me either, to be fair. Okay. We copy that. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that turn, that was good. Keeping Perforos out of the battlefield. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then I can give Ornithopter of Paradise more tokens. Nice play, thank you. Yeah, I was thinking we've got to get it in the air because Perforos just got that indestructible. I can block the next token from Urbrask Forge with Spectrum Sentinel, so I can 100% survive the next turn. They can't target Ornithopter, they can only target the artifacts attached to it. We can also copy the Tezzeret ability to give Ornithopter +3 and then another +3. So unless they get rid of Ornithopter of Paradise somehow. Flying tokens, nice, okay. Nice. I mean, I'm going to attack in with everything. It's going to be a close one, this one. Perforos is a bit annoying. I don't think I've got this one. There we go. Perforos can get in the bin, as you say. Perforos can get in the bloody bin. Yeah. Perforos is great in a goblin deck. Really good. Also in Joda. Although I didn't put him in Joda. My Joda deck, to be fair. But Perforos is a good one. See, when the deck works, it works really well. It's just, yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going back to buying packs again because, yeah, I want the wild cards. So I'm going back to buying the packs every day again. We're going against Tider's Eunice Guardian, which is a counters deck. But so are we. Really good cards here. Especially Patchwork Automaton. So I'm going to keep. Risky keep, but I'm going to keep. So Eunice Guardian is one of my favourite cards from the Final Fantasy set. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may remove a counter from target creature you control onto a second target creature you control. Whenever one or more creatures you control with counters on them deal combat damage to a player, you may draw a card and proliferate. Do this only once each turn. So the counters doesn't just mean +1/+1 counters. It means it can mean all sorts of stuff, like vigilance counters and lifelink counters, and you are getting put against heavy hitter decks. Yeah, I think it's because of cards in my deck like Ugin and Ulamog. I think that's what's doing it for me, to be honest. I think it's counting my deck as much higher than it actually is. Bloom Tender, great card. I'm going to go for Chief of Foundry over Fizik, just because makes everything gives everything a +1/+1. Fizik was probably the right way to go, actually, thinking about it. It is my favourite card in Final Fantasy and my favourite colour combo. Yeah, I think it's probably mine as well, to be fair. Here comes Tidus and Law Scale Coatl. Okay, we'll get Fizik out. And we're not going to attack. Would have been nice to have attacked, but we're not going to attack. I mainly love white blue, but the added green is dope. Yeah, green is probably my favourite colour of all. As you could probably tell, actually, I probably play the most with green. That's good. I've never heard of that card. Broker's Ascendancy. That's really good in a I'm going to give them a nice. Do I go Aether Flux or do I go Aether Spark? Here's the thing, they've got a Death Toucher, so I don't think I can... I'm going Aether Flux Reservoir. Spark, yeah, I saw it too late. I saw your comment too late. Bloody lag. We're kind of, I think, we're at a bit of a stalemate. I can't attack because of Nightshade Dryad. I should have maybe played the Ally Mare to ramp. Extra mana, that's always... I didn't see the Death Touch, so maybe Reservoir was the right play. I think maybe Ally Mare. I'm not sure that was the right choice. I mean, yeah, getting to do the card draw. I think their counters are going to end up getting much bigger than mine. You see, I could Aether Spark. Fucking hell. I think setting up for next turn is the better choice. Because then I can definitely play Ugin next turn. I just need to survive. I think they're going to attack in with everything next turn. Tidus, Loris Scale. Need mass removal, yeah. I mean, this is the second colourless deck I've ever built, and it's not great. For sure, attacking in, yeah. And I don't blame them, to be fair. Interesting. I think they might have a counter spell. Let's get rid of their biggest creature. I've got nothing to play though. Do I put more counters on, or do I... Ah, bollocks. But now you survive another turn. Yeah, but not for long. Going to attack in with the Nightshade Dryad at least. If I can get to another turn, then we can get rid of a lot of stuff. Okay. Let's get rid of you. I hate the blocker rule, I know. GG! GG! Just start exiling everything, and yeah, they leave. They should have attacked with everything at Ugin. That's what they should have done, and they'd be still alive, and they would have won the game. But there you go. GG! 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 Second win. Oh, that was good. I did not think I was going to win that one. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Let's see if we can carry on in that vein. Although the longer I'm streaming a minute and the more I'm talking, the worse I'm feeling. So bear with me. My brain is struggling to keep up. Hard fought, yes, very hard fought. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How is everything with the stream now, with the sound and whatnot? Is it good? Because obviously I've made quite a few changes. Like I got a cheap arm for the microphone rather than it being on my desk, and obviously the green screen. But the sound on my monitor isn't that great. It's great. Okay, cool. And you can see me okay. I'm not fuzzy or got anything weird in the background. I want to learn how to put pictures in the background, but that's going to take learning, and me learn no good. And we're going against Omnath, Locus of Creation, all colour landfall deck. Not all colour, most colour landfall deck. We've got Ozolith, we've got a couple of creatures, we've got a little bit of ramp. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. Sound from you is good, and no, it's all good on the fuzzy. Brilliant. Cool beans, cool beans. Thank you very much. At least we're going to get some chump blockers. So when Omnath enters, draw a card, landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you gain 4 life. If this is the first time this ability is resolved this turn. If it's the second time, add 4. If it's the third time, Omnath deals 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker you don't control. It is not very nice. Let's grab my changeling. Next turn, I've just thrown in a few of these non-basic. Really, all it needs to be is wastes and maybe Cavern of Souls, just to protect my commander. Let's go another chump blocker because we don't have any. Ramping Bramble Familiar is there. Sorry, is there ramping? Spring Hot and Tucker on that is a good idea. No. Maybe I should have played Aloy Mare. Paradox Engine in this deck is great. Paradox Engine plus Aetherflux Reservoir plus what else draws you continuously draws cards. Like Urza is superb for an artifact deck. We'll go Dust Bowl, we'll go Aloy Mare, and we'll go the Ozolith, and then we'll start putting counters on and getting a bit beefier. And we're not going to attack, we're just going to sit back. Next turn, I think Paradox Engine maybe. Jesus Christ on a cracker, that's mental. Okay, Paradox Engine. $12. It is crazy. I whooped a guy that used Omnath yesterday. I like Omnath. I haven't got Omnath, but I do like Omnath. That's a point that I haven't added in. I don't think I've put... That's what I say to you. At least it gives me another waste. Yeah, I don't think I've put in anything. Draw spell when an artifact enters, you draw. Or have I? I don't know. I can't remember. And they've got a 14/14 Golter. Come on. The problem with this current set is it's not massively strong. It's not like, as a commander, it's not amazing, is it? It's kind of here nor there. I should have been less of an idiot. I should have tapped in first and then played. Oh, such a bell end. Good game, GG. Yeah. This just, yeah. Yeah, I don't think my brain's working. I've got a cracking headache. So I think I might just have to call it, guys, as much as I want to stream. Let's do one more. Let's do one more game. Come on. We got this. We've got this. I believe in this deck. Although, let me just quickly check. Have I got anything that will draw me cards whenever I play an artifact? You got it, bro. I got it. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Artifact enters. Let's see what we can find here. Yeah, I'm thinking I really want when though. When. I don't know if that'll work. If you can do like multiple. Oh, okay. Yes, you can. Okay. No, that's not it. Flynn, hello there. You alright, mate? Can't leave on a loss, nor leave on a win. That's true. Once you start, that's it. Okay, so we're looking for whenever an artifact enters. When this artifact enters, exile target card. Whenever a creature you control enters, you get one. When this creature enters, it's going to be a high cost, I imagine. Maybe it should be whenever, not when. Whenever. So landfall, when another artifact you control enters, this artifact intensifies by 1. No, that's not really going to help. Non-basic, we've already got that in. Whenever a creature you control enters, you get 1. No. Oh, to its hand. Okay. Whenever a legendary creature you control enters, you may that's already in there. As this creature enters, choose a creature type. Whenever another creature you control, no, that doesn't really fit. When this artifact enters, conjure, Dragonweave, Tapestry, no. Whenever a creature you control with power equal to its toughness enters, you may pay 1. If you do, draw a card. One, 2, 3. That would be 4. 5. 6 if we were to create tokens. 7. You know what? That might be worth it. 8. but then that creates tokens. Is it whenever a creature you control with power equal to its toughness enters? Yeah. No. No. Yes. Yes. I think that might be worth it, you know. No. No. I think we're on to a winner there. When this creature enters, return target equipment. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact, put a +1. When this siege enters, exile whenever you cast a spell that's exactly 2 colours. No, that doesn't help me here. Okay, we're on to a winner. Right, let me get rid of something that's kind of neither here nor there. I think I'm going to get rid of Alloy Myrrh. Okay, I'm still here but fixing food real quick. No problem, no problem. Let's see if we can win the last game, because yeah, I'm gonna have to call it, because yeah, I've already said I ain't feeling good, but that's fine. We're going to win. We're going to win. I feel it. I feel it. This deck is good when it works. The next deck that I'm playing with on Wednesday is, which I keep forgetting the name of, Verilax the Haven skin, also known as Anti-Venom in Spiderman cards, is amazing and I can't wait. I wish I'd chosen this deck for the stream, but hey, we live and grow. Helga! Affinity for artifacts. We've got no cheap artifacts. So as good as this hand is, and I love this, it's too expensive. We have no ramping. And against a Helga deck, it's super dope. Yeah. Against Helga though. I mean, obviously that will be cheap the more artifacts we play. Oh, I'm gonna have to mulligan. Okay, now we've got the opposite, but Tezzeret is great, so we'll do that, and we'll play a waste this turn into a Spectrum Sentinel, and then we'll do Arid Archway next and bring back the waste. Just so we're getting access to lots more mana. Next turn we'll play Fizik. No. No, we won't. Okay, I think that's better than playing Fizik that turn. That's going to give me access to 2. So I've got 4 mana there. And I'll be using that to give me 2. Okay, sorry. I was proper thinking then. So we've got protection from multicoloured, which is good. We're getting some ramp. See, this is where the +1/+1 counters start. This is definitely going to be a +1/+1 counters because Helga adds mana equal to how many her power is, so she's going to get +1/+1 counter whenever a creature with +1/+1 counters enters, and then Simone can give +1/+1 counters. So we'll grab. Let's grab an Ancient Tomb. Let's do Aetherflux. They're going to counter it. Fucking hell. Dick. Okay, at least I've still got it and they didn't counter it. They know what I've got. Oh, what is it with Golter today? For fuck's sake. No, I don't have the mental capacity for it. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, if I was feeling better, I think I'd have more patience with it. But yeah, yeah. There was no coming back from that. Not the problem with colourless is not enough removal. So yeah, I think maybe on another day, because Sundays lots of people play. Maybe Sundays is just too. People are playing with two over OP decks to get their daily XP done, and maybe that's why. Maybe on another day it would do better, because I tested this deck yesterday. First of all against Travis, who, although it says he's not very good, is good, and his deck is good. It did well against, won 2 of the 3, and then when I've tested it in the queue, I won most of the games with it yesterday. So yeah. But anyway, thank you, Travis. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for watching and liking and subscribing. I'll be back on Wednesday with a better deck, Verilex the Haven Skin. If you want to see that deck, I'll be adding it on Discord in about 5 minutes' time. I'll quickly add it after I'm done, so you can join my Discord. But the deck list for this deck, trust me, it does play well sometimes. Is on the description on YouTube, and it's also an SD on Twitch if you're watching this on Twitch. Although it doesn't add the Spiderman cards for some bizarre reason, it doesn't recognise them. So yeah, so thank you ever so much for watching. I love you all. I hopefully will see you on Discord and in my next stream on Wednesday. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, weekend and week. So yeah, until the next time.